Welcome to QuickPod, your essential source for Tim Ferriss's podcast Summaries. Here, we break down Tim's most insightful interviews into crisp, under 10-minute episodes, get all the key insights and takeaways quickly, and save time. Today, we delve into an episode featuring James Clear, a renowned expert on habit formation and author of the best-selling book Atomic Habits. Known for his insightful analysis into small changes that lead to remarkable results, James discusses strategies that anyone can use to improve their daily life and work productivity. Let's dive right in. Part 1. Habit Formation and Self-Improvement. In this part of the episode, James Clear begins by discussing the foundational concept that habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. He explains that small, consistent improvements accumulate over time, leading to significant changes. James emphasizes that if you improve by 1% each day, by the end of the year, you will have improved by 37%. This principle is particularly compelling as it simplifies the journey of personal and professional growth into manageable steps, which resonates deeply with the entrepreneurial spirit of listeners like you. James elaborates on how habits are formed and the science behind them. He explains the cue routine reward loop that underpins habit formation. A cue triggers a routine, and the routine leads to a reward, which reinforces the habit. Clear argues that understanding this loop is crucial to both forming good habits and breaking bad ones. He suggests that by altering the cue and modifying the routine, one can change the habit. He also introduces the idea of identity-based habits, which focus on the type of person you wish to become, rather than the outcome you wish to achieve. Clear asserts, every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. This perspective shift is powerful, as it ties your habits to your identity, making them more sustainable. For example, instead of saying, "I want to run a marathon," you say, "I'm a runner." This subtle change in wording fosters a stronger commitment to the habit. James emphasizes the importance of environment in habit formation. He explains that the environment can act as a cue that triggers certain behaviors. By designing your environment to support positive habits, you make it easier to stick to them. For instance, if you want to practice guitar more often, keeping your guitar in a visible and easily accessible place can serve as a reminder to play. Tim Ferriss and James Clear also discuss the concept of habit stacking, which involves linking a new habit to an existing one. This technique leverages the current habit as a cue for the new one, making it easier to adopt. Clear shares an example from his own life. "After I pour my cup of coffee each morning, I will meditate for 1 minute." By stacking the new habit onto a well-established routine, he increases the likelihood of success. Clear also delves into the role of immediate and long-term rewards in habit formation. He explains that immediate rewards are crucial for establishing habits because our brains are wired to prioritize instant gratification. Long-term rewards, while important, often do not provide enough immediate incentive to drive behavior change. Therefore, finding ways to make habits immediately satisfying can boost adherence. In this segment, Tim Ferriss and James Clear discuss practical strategies for maintaining habits. Clear advises starting with habits that are so small they seem trivial. The idea is to make it easy to start and build momentum over time. Make it so easy you can't say no, Clear suggests. This approach reduces the friction associated with starting a new habit and increases the chances of sticking with it. Part 2. Deconstructing Bestsellers for writing books. James Clear then transitions into discussing his approach to writing Atomic Habits and how he deconstructed bestsellers to inform his strategy. He analyzed the structures and elements that made these books successful and applied these patterns to his writing. Clear shares, "I looked at the table of contents of each bestseller. Understanding the framework they used helped me shape my approach." Clear elaborates on his systematic method of studying best-selling books. He didn't just read them. He dissected their frameworks, studied their chapter structures, and noted how they engaged readers. He mentioned specific examples such as looking at books like The Power of Habit and deep work to understand how they organize their content. What you'll find, Clear notes, is that a lot of best-selling books break things into thirds or have a clear structure that guides the reader. One technique he found particularly useful was examining the average chapter length of successful books. Clear discovered that many bestsellers have relatively short chapters, which helps maintain reader engagement by creating a sense of momentum. For Atomic Habits, he aimed to keep his chapters between 2,000 and 3,000 words to match this successful pattern. Clear also emphasizes the importance of having a clear roadmap for readers. He argues that readers want to know where they're headed in a book, and that a well-organized table of contents can provide this. He explains how he could have structured Atomic Habits with sections like Habits of the Past, Habits of the Present, and Habits of the Future, but ultimately chose a different structure that better suited his content. In this part of the episode, Clear also shares his insights on creating compelling book titles. He talks about his process of compiling a spreadsheet of hundreds of book titles that had sold over 1 million copies. By analyzing these titles, he identified common patterns and formats that were successful. For example, many best-selling titles follow the blank of blank samgik format, such as The Power of Habit or The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. Understanding these patterns helped him craft the title Atomic Habits. Clear's meticulous approach to deconstructing bestsellers highlights the value of research and planning in the writing process. His strategies provide a blueprint for aspiring authors and entrepreneurs looking to create content that resonates with a wide audience. Part 3. Fitness and Health Routines. Next, James Clear delves into the importance of fitness and health routines, highlighting how personal habits support professional success. He talks about the ripple effects of a consistent fitness routine on overall productivity and mental clarity. Clear emphasizes that exercise is a keystone habit that can drive positive change in various areas of life. He shares his personal approach to maintaining a fitness routine despite a busy schedule. One key strategy is giving himself permission to reduce the scope but stick to the schedule. If his typical workout is 45 minutes, but he only has 15 minutes one day, he will still do a shorter workout. Clear explains, it's better to do less than you hoped than to do nothing at all. This mindset helps him maintain consistency and avoid the all-or-nothing trap. Clear also discusses the importance of reducing friction to make exercise easier. He shares practical tips like setting out workout clothes the night before and having a dedicated space for exercise. Over time, he has built a home gym to eliminate the commute to a gym and make it as convenient as possible to work out. He notes, the easier you make it to exercise, the more likely you are to stick with it. In addition to physical health, Clear highlights the impact of fitness on mental health and productivity. He explains how regular exercise improves focus, mood, and energy levels, which in turn enhances work performance. For Clear, exercise is not just about physical fitness, but a crucial part of his overall well-being and professional success. Clear and Ferriss also discuss the role of accountability in maintaining fitness routines. Clear shares how he uses social accountability by working out with friends or sharing his fitness goals with others. This external accountability helps him stay committed, especially on days when motivation is low. Clear concludes this segment by emphasizing the interconnectedness of habits and their cumulative impact on life. He argues that adopting and maintaining positive habits in one area, like fitness, can create a domino effect that improves other areas, such as work and relationships. This holistic approach to habit formation underscores the importance of considering the broader context of one's habits and their long-term benefits. Part 4. Book Launch Strategies and Marketing. James Clear then transitions into discussing his book, Launch Strategies and Marketing Techniques that helped make Atomic Habits a bestseller. He describes the meticulous planning and execution of marketing efforts, including the strategic use of his email list and social media influencers. Clear reveals that he started planning the launch about 15 months in advance, emphasizing the importance of a long-term strategy. One of the key components of his launch strategy was leveraging his email list. Clear had built an email list of around 400,000 subscribers before the book's release, which he used to generate buzz and drive initial sales. He sent out sample chapters, exclusive content, and bonuses to his subscribers, creating anticipation and excitement for the book. Clear notes: your email list is one of the most valuable assets you can have for a book launch. Clear also highlights the importance of a concentrated marketing push during the launch period. He organized a podcast tour, appearing on over 100 podcasts within a month of the book's release. This saturation strategy made it feel like Atomic Habits was everywhere, creating a sense of ubiquity and driving more people to purchase the book. In addition to podcasts, Clear sent advanced copies of the book to influencers in various fields. He targeted communities that are known for their strong word of mouth, such as CrossFitters, venture capitalists, and parenting bloggers. By getting the book into the hands of people who were likely to talk about it, he created organic, word-of-mouth marketing that amplified his reach. Clear also used social media strategically. He shared key insights and excerpts from the book on platforms like Twitter and Instagram, engaging with his audience and encouraging them to share the content. He emphasizes the importance of making it easy for people to share your work, noting that he provided pre-made graphics and quotes that fans could use to spread the word. In wrapping up this segment, Clear reflects on the value of thoughtful and targeted marketing efforts. He advises aspiring authors and entrepreneurs to focus on building relationships with their audience and to be strategic about where they invest their time and resources. His approach to marketing Atomic Habits provides a roadmap for successful product launches in any field. Part 5. Creating effective work environments. Next, James Clear discusses how to create effective work environments that enhance productivity and support positive habits. He emphasizes the importance of designing your environment to reduce friction and make desirable behaviors easier to perform. Clear shares practical tips for optimizing physical workspaces. For example, he recommends keeping your workspace tidy and free of distractions to maintain focus. He also suggests arranging your tools and materials in a way that makes them easily accessible, reducing the effort required to get started on tasks. Clear explains, a cluttered environment can lead to a cluttered mind. By keeping your workspace organized, you create a mental space that's conducive to productivity. Clear also talks about the role of digital environments in work efficiency. He shares his practice of leaving his phone in another room while he works to minimize distractions. This simple change helps him stay focused on his work, without the constant temptation to check notifications. He also uses browser extensions that block distracting websites during work hours, ensuring that his digital environment supports his goals. In addition to physical and digital environments, Clear highlights the importance of social environments. He advises surrounding yourself with people who have similar goals and values, as social influence can significantly impact behavior. For example, working in a space where others are also focused and productive can create a positive atmosphere that encourages you to stay on task. Clear concludes this segment by emphasizing the cumulative impact of small changes in your environment. By making intentional adjustments to your physical, digital, and social spaces, you can create an environment that naturally supports your desired habits and enhances your productivity. Part 6. Use of digital tools for business efficiency. In this part of the episode, James Clear discusses his use of digital tools to enhance business efficiency. He emphasizes the importance of choosing tools that fit your workflow and help streamline processes. Clear shares his use of Asana for project management and idea capture. He explains how he organizes tasks and tracks progress on various projects using Asana. This tool helps him stay organized and ensures that nothing falls through the cracks. Clear notes: having a reliable system for capturing and organizing ideas is crucial for maintaining productivity. He also talks about using digital tools for writing and content creation. Clear mentions using a combination of Google Docs and a custom-built database to store and organize his writing. This system allows him to easily access and manage his content, making the writing process more efficient. Clear highlights the importance of continuously refining and optimizing your digital tools to fit your evolving needs. He advises regularly reviewing and updating your systems to ensure they remain effective and support your goals. Part 7. Philosophy on Life and Career Choices. James Clear briefly touches on his philosophy on life and career choices. He emphasizes the importance of aligning your actions with your values and long-term goals. Clear shares his belief in the power of incremental progress and the value of patience in achieving significant results. He also discusses the importance of being adaptable and open to change. Clear advises being willing to pivot and make adjustments as you learn and grow, both personally and professionally. Part 8. Social Media and Content Consumption. In the final part of the episode, James Clear discusses his approach to social media and content consumption. He emphasizes the importance of curating your information diet and being mindful of the content you consume. Clear shares his practice of regularly reviewing and updating his social media feeds to ensure they provide high-quality, relevant content. He also talks about the importance of setting boundaries and limiting time spent on social media to avoid distraction and information overload. To wrap up, this episode with James Clear is a treasure trove of insights into habit formation, productivity, and the subtle art of continuous improvement. The key takeaways include the power of small habits, the importance of systems over goals, and strategic thinking in both personal and professional contexts. If you enjoyed this summary, make sure to follow QuickPod, Tim Ferriss Podcast, audio summaries for more streamlined insights. For a deeper exploration of these themes, be sure to check out Tim's full conversation with James Clear. Thank you for joining us, and see you in the next episode.